Whitehead Street in Old Key West, near the courthouse, where US 1 begins, standing at mile marker 0. The highway goes north 2,370 miles to Fort Kent, Maine, near the Canadian border where it ends. It's a popular place for tourists to take their pictures, so not surprising there are souvenir shops nearby. Go southeast down the street to Southern Street and the location of the Green Parrot Bar. Continue going southeast down Whitehead Street, passing Hemingway's house, and at Truman Avenue, US 1 makes a left turn, heading in a northeasterly direction toward Key Largo, 100 miles away. About a half a mile up the road, at the intersection of White Street and Truman Avenue, we come to a service station, and we're going to take a look here at gas prices. Gas prices displayed showed that regular was $4.799 a gallon, the plus was $5.299 a gallon, and premium $5.699 a gallon. I should point out that in my experience, Key West has some of the highest gas prices in the state. Continuing northeast on US 1, Truman Avenue becomes 4-lane Roosevelt Boulevard, and we approach Charterboat Row and other marinas. There are state and federal taxes on gasoline and diesel fuel. The federal tax on gasoline is 18.4 cents, and on diesel, 24.4 cents. In Florida, statewide, the tax on gas is 38.025 cents per gallon. Counties can add an additional 1 to 6 cents per gallon. Key West and the Florida Keys are in Monroe County, which adds an additional 6%, so the total gas tax in Monroe County is 0.44025. When the federal tax is added to the county and state tax, the total tax on each gallon of gas is 0.62425 cents. 2 hours up the road on US 1, we arrive in Key Largo, and we've stopped here at mile marker 100. I always stop here for gas because Key Largo has the lowest gas prices anywhere in the Keys. I'm filling up with premium gas, which at this pump is $4.799 per gallon, quite a bit less than what we saw in Key West at $5.699 per gallon. We're still in Monroe County, so the combined gas tax, federal, state, and local, is the same as it was in Key West. Florida's tax on gas is a little higher than the national average, which is 33 cents. It gets as high as 70 cents in California and as low as 9 cents in Alaska. At the east end of Key Largo, US 1 heads north, and we pass Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, and we arrive at the delightful community of Stuart, Florida, on the Atlantic coast. Gas prices are a little lower in Stuart than they were in Key Largo. We're in a different county, Martin County, but the gas tax is the same. We're in hurricane season now, and it's important to remember that no matter what level of the storm, there are 3 casualties that accompany almost any hurricane. Number 1, a loss of electricity, 2, a loss of water, and 3, a loss of gasoline. Without electricity, you can't run the pumps for the water, and you can't run the pumps for the gasoline. So a very important thing, keep your gas tanks full at all times. Do not let your gas tanks get below half level. Also, if a hurricane is coming, you fill up all of your containers with water, even the tub, because you can use water out of the tub to flush the toilet. But remember, without electricity, service stations cannot pump gas. Keep your tanks full. That concludes my program for today. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Share this with others, and I'll see you next time.